Hi, I'm Molly, and today I'm going to make you a traditional Mexican dish called chiles en nogada. In English, it basically means stuffed chilies with walnut sauce. So first, I use Poblano chilies, which are a little bit less spicy and much larger in size, and I roast them in the oven under a broiler, and I let the skin sort of burn and peel off a little bit and turn them around about every 3 to 4 minutes so that the whole pepper is completely roasted. Then I pull them out of the oven, put them in a bowl with a plate over top, and let the skin sort of steam off, and then I completely peel the skin off after that. Okay, so as you can see, I've previously roasted and peeled most of my peppers, and I just want to show you what a roasted pepper looks like. So you can see the skin is very loose and easy to pull off. And so I'm just going to finish peeling the rest of my peppers, and then I'll go to make the filling. Hi, so I am at the stove and I'm about to start my filling. I have my oil heating in a pan over medium-high heat, and I'm going to add my onions and garlic and let those saute for about 5 minutes until they're soft and translucent. Okay, so my onions and garlic are sauteed, and now I'm going to add the ground pork to my pot. And I'm going to break this up a little bit and let it brown for about another 5 minutes. Traditionally in this dish in Mexico they would use braised pork shoulder, but for my version it's a little bit easier just to use ground pork. Okay, so my meat is browned, and I'm going to add some of the rest of the ingredients. I have a cinnamon stick, 2 bay leaves, a can of crushed tomatoes, some cider vinegar. Here I have nutmeg, allspice, and ground cloves, which are going to give it a nice aromatic smell. And then here I have my salt and my sugar. So I'm going to mix this all around. Get all the ingredients to get to know each other. So now I'm going to simmer this on the stove covered for 30 minutes. Here I have a green apple and banana, so I'm going to add that in. This is another alteration I made. You can use, traditionally they use peach and maybe a pear and apple and banana. Use whatever's in season or whatever you like in terms of fresh fruit. And then I also have dried raisins and apricots that I'm going to add. So I'm going to mix these in, and we're going to give it another 5 minutes on the stove, and then we'll start to fill our chilies. Okay, so I have my mixture off the stove. First thing, I'm going to remove my bay leaves and my cinnamon stick. Those are just for flavor. And then going back to my chili peppers that I'm going to stuff, I am cutting 2-inch slits up the side of it, so that there is a little opening for me to put the mixture inside. So basically I am taking a spoon, a smaller spoon so it fits inside the little slit, and stuffing my chili peppers with the mixture. Getting it in there. Then put it back in the baking sheet that I'm going to cook them in. So again, I'll cut my 2-inch slit up the side, spread it open, and fill. So I'm going to continue with the rest of my chilies, and then I'm going to put them in a 350-degree oven for 15 to 20 minutes. All the components of the chilies are already cooked, so you're basically just heating it through. Okay, while the chilies are in the oven, I am going to make my Nogada sauce. Here I have queso fresco. It's a soft Mexican cheese. If you can't find it in your store, you can also use farmer's cheese. I'm going to add that to the blender. Break it up a little bit. There. Then I also have walnuts, which I'm going to add. Here I have sugar and salt. And then my milk. So, just gonna blend that up. Okay, so there you have your sauce. You can taste for seasonings. If it's not sweet enough or salty enough, you can adjust as you like. Okay, so my chili is out of the oven. I put one on a plate for you to see. I actually like to flip it over just because I think it's a prettier presentation. And then we will apply our pretty walnut sauce that we made. Just a little on top. And then the third component is pomegranate seeds. Now I'm using dried ones, but if you're able to find a fresh pomegranate in your store, then that is preferable. And you sprinkle them on top, and the colors are actually meant to represent the colors of the Mexican flag. So we have green, red, and white. So there you go, chiles en nogada. Hope you try it.